It's no big deal. Just having the worst cramps in my life every 5-6 minutes.
I think you're going into labor. No, the baby's not due till tomorrow. Okay, you're definitely going into labor. You need to be timing this.
Oh, pass. That's okay.
I told you, she's not going to labor. She's all good, dude. You should really go after her. She's the boss of her own body, all right?
Last night of freedom.
I love you.
I love you, mother.
We have to get upstairs. That's where the power source is. What are you doing? Don't drink that. What's wrong? Come on, dude. Never drink the punch. Go. Woo.
So now, baby, a good story never gets old, but a true crime story.
That's all I need to hear.
Lives forever.
I defrauded over 50 companies to $17.5 million. What did you do?
My True Crime Story, new season Tuesday, January 9th at 9 on VH1.
To $17.5 million.
It's week 14 of the National Football League. And coming up, we'll see Justin Jefferson. Always staying busy, he's your league leader in receiving yards. It's the Broncos and the Bears, next on...
And off we go from Denver. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year in the NFL now.
And he did everything possible to rally his team to a win last week, didn't he? What did he throw for?
Over 450 yards.
I mean, that's a pretty phenomenal performance. So, obviously, he and the offense were clicking pretty well. The other two-thirds, though, that comes into question. Defense and special teams, they need all of them to play better in this one, too.
It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
And it's fielded at the 34. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller. Throwing to start the drive. Bishop.
Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's second down.
At the 46-yard line.
And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 5 catches, 97 yards, and a touchdown.
You think the head coach and the offensive coordinator are able to pull the earplugs out now? Because all week, all they heard was, you know, Coach, they can't guard the pass at all. I mean, they're next to last in the league. Let's throw it on every down.
Yeah, last week we saw the numbers. This week going against second to last in the pass defense area. Good for him. On third down, Bishop escaping the pressure, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
Well, their first sack of the game, and it doesn't come from a usual suspect, not somebody up front, but Charles, a defensive back getting in there.
And I can tell you from experience, he's beyond excited to make that play because you're exactly right. Is it normal to call his number to run at the quarterback like that? Usually you're defending the pass, but he takes full advantage and dumps him to the turf.
Throwing to start the drive. Connor. He finds his man complete. It's Simmons. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Cook up the gut. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. This defense for the Broncos, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense?
And the Broncos get there and take him down. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
To throw on 3rd down, Connor. And this is going to be incomplete.
That certainly looks like nothing to show now from these first 2 possessions. And guess what? When you're on a losing streak, that can lead to a full sense of, here we go again. So on the sidelines, the offensive play callers, quarterback, they've got to get together and dial something up to start their next drive. Otherwise, it could be a long game.
That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
From the gun, Bigsby.
And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they'll set up with a 2nd and 1. Back to throw. Bishop. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Bigsby.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Looking to throw. Bishop. And this is incomplete.
The Broncos hit 9-3 here on the year. They were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, trying to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
And the Broncos are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Back to throw. Bishop. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Broncos will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
This taken in at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
30-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now an option play, and he'll keep it.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of 8 on the keeper and a first down.
39-yard line. An 8-yard pickup. And the Bears first down.
Operating from the gun, Connor. And complete right side to Cook. Only able to gain a couple there, and it's 2nd down.
But you look at this Bronco defense.
And they've been pretty much a mess against the pass, number 31 in the league.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what
No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose.
And one of the linebackers has got it.
And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
I know that taking care of the football is something that's drummed into every guy who plays this position, no matter what, whether he's running it, in the pocket, out of the pocket. But it's almost surprising to me that there aren't more fumbles by that position because of the way that they get attacked on each and every play.
Yeah, well, he had the fumble last week. Now here's 2 weeks in a row with a fumble loss.
Concentration has got to be there, and he's got to understand how much time he has to take care of a play, and maybe his clock is off just a little bit.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 2.
Looking to throw. Bishop. This one brought in by Jefferson. Coming into the week, he's the NFL's leader in receiving yards. There's his first catch, and it's good for a first down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson.
Touchdown!
Justin Jefferson.
A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Broncos have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
As they've got it as we resume action.
Here's Cook again.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
32-yard line. 2 yards on the play. First down, Bears.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
A give left side to Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
They need 12 here. It's 3rd down.
Back to throw. Connor. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
And the football going back over to the Denver Broncos.
It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. On 1st and 10, Bishop. He will find his man Chase complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 27. Looking to throw. Bishop. Over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now 1st and 10 at the 11. Back to throw again. And he's got it. And he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well. On the ground with a tight end. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. A great effort there. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0. That time a 6-play drive. And it culminates in a touchdown by the Broncos.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
That is caught. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Chicago.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Give to Cook out of the gun. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Yetur Gross-Matos able to record his 5th sack of the season.
On is Jake Bailey to send this one away.
And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line.
Bigsby with a carry to begin the series. Diamador Lenore up to make the tackle.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he will have the Broncos 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the 1st down. A nice run right there.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
2nd down in the yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it.
85 catches for him on the year now. The result there is a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have...
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Broncos.
Justin Jefferson.
He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list.
And the Broncos are able to add on to their first half lead. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Well, the Bears going to take over now late in this first half.
And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you've got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Throwing on first down. Connor. Dumping it off for Johnson. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
2nd down and 6 now.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Simmons. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late-season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. And Chase will go in motion left.
And they'll start out here with a jet sweep. He can't get him down. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Now, they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Here's third and a few inches. Now a handoff to Bigsby.
And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. This offense, #1 in the NFL in picking up first downs, and their run game got him another one there.
A really good stat to lead the league in, isn't it? Because if you keep picking up first downs, sustaining drives, that means you're controlling the football, controlling the clock, and letting your defense rest on the sidelines.
Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up second.
And Bigsby once more. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. Here's 3rd and 9.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Back to throw. Bishop.
Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw. Bishop throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Got a man open, it's Chase.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 22-yard line. Off the play fake, Bishop. Looking left, the ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. Operating from the gun, Bishop. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Broncos take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. And it's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. On first down, Connor. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
On second down, Johnson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Open man here is Conklin. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
So a change of possession here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Number 6 brings up 2nd and 4.
Operating from the gun. Bishop firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have the Broncos first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
Back to throw. Bishop.
That's going to be caught by Bigsby.
Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Here's a give to Bigsby.
And once again, not much running room, if any at all. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
And his kick is absolutely perfect.
So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
Taking it about the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
It's 2nd and 8.
Again, it's Johnson. Sheds off the tackle. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 41. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's got this down to the 35. On 1st and 10, Bishop.
And again, back to Kmet.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
A run here with Bigsby.
And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, They really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. Welcome back now to Denver. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So now on 4th down, Sean Payton's going to turn it over to the field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
They begin the drive with Johnson. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Looking to throw. Connor finds his receiver, Watson. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
It's a gain of 6. And the Bears 1st down.
Operating from the gun. Connor. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Shaq Thompson able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. To throw on 2nd down. Connor. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ballgame.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? Best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions because the game certainly not taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remotes clicking off right now.
And he'll get about 2 there to the 36.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The Broncos send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
This is one of the dangers of going for the punt block.
And you know before you even call going for the block, it's a risk-reward play. So many factors come into it. They went after it, and you know punters, what they do? They leave their leg up in the air an extra count or two, hoping someone comes into contact.
From the gun, Bigsby. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Here's 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Operating from the gun, Bishop working the middle of the field, and he's got man complete. And he will have the Broncos first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Here's Bigsby. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Throw left side complete to Chase. He's now just 3 yards shy of 197 yards receiving on the contest and a first down. Operating from the gun, Bishop. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1. Operating from the gun, Bishop. This is caught. Touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Broncos are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. This taken in right around the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you've got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
Here is 3rd and quite a ways. Back to throw. Connor. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. On the ground with Bigsby to start the drive. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. 2nd down, here's a run with Bigsby. And they get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give them 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Another run by Bigsby. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 45-yard line.
On the carry, Bigsby. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
For the winning team here, Charles, that's about as big and clean of a win as you could hope for in the National Football League. No turnovers. Meanwhile, you forced turnovers. You didn't allow any points, and you put up a bunch of points. What an effort.
And, Brandon, I just have to ask you, that's all the stuff that we saw happen today. Those are statistics, numbers, the whole deal. But my question is, how does one team come ready to play and the other one obviously not ready at all?
Well, I mean, I obviously don't have an answer to that, but that was the story from the get-go. One side was awake and ready, and the other just seemed to sleep.
So for Denver, it's a 10th win on the year as they move to 10-3. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for Chicago, they're squarely in play for next year mode now as they drop to 2-11. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.